Cliche of the day, c'est la vie, that's just life. It ain't easy, it's so tough. It ain't easy.
What you gonna do, say what you gonna do.
Put a smile on your face, make the world a better place. Smile on your face.
What you gonna do, say what you gonna do.
Put a smile on your face, make the world a better place. Smile on your face.
What you gonna do, say what you gonna do.
You could say that I'm a dreamer and you think it's uncool, preaching about the better life I learned in school. But you get what you give in this life that we live, and all that you do will come back to you. Life, it ain't easy, it's so tough. It ain't easy.
What you gonna do, say what you gonna do.
Put a smile on your face, make the world a better place. Smile on your face.
What you gonna do, say what you gonna do.
Put a smile on your face, make the world a better place. Smile on your face.
What you gonna do, say what you gonna do.
Life, it ain't easy. Oh, it's so tough. It ain't easy.
What you gonna do, say what you gonna do.
Put a smile on your face, make the world a better place. Smile on your face.
What you gonna do, say what you gonna do.
Put a smile on your face,
Alright.
make the world a better place. Smile on your face.
Thank you, everybody, for being here and supporting Inland Lakes Educational Foundation. We started this, my brother and I, in 1986. We went to Tom Makala, who was the superintendent of schools at that time, and said, "What do you think? This is what we'd like to do." And he said, "Wait a minute. Are you doing it in your name, or are you doing it for the kids?" Damn good question. We did it for the kids. And since then, we've been able to produce many scholarships for, 973 students to a tune of $2.6 million. And we have in our kitty, in the endowment, $4.6 million. So this is something that will go on for perpetuity, forever and ever, long after we're all gone, but it's still going to be here. And I've been to cocktail parties down south, southern Michigan, and I said, well, what are you doing? I said, well, mainly produce scholarships for our kids at Inland Lake schools. He said, oh, I've heard of that. Everybody in Michigan knows what we have to offer. We have something that no one else has in the scholarships. A lot of the scholarships of the schools are given on a per annum basis. They're not based on an endowment of what it produces. A per annum basis is one that you get what, $90,000 and you give out 90,000. We get in 90,000, we give out 85,000. We keep putting it into the endowment. And as I say, it's up to $4.6 million. So this is something that's going to go on forever and ever in perpetuity. And it's all because of the community that we live in. And I thank you all for what you've done. Everybody, thank you.
Hello, everyone. The silent auction is officially done. Thank you all for your support. We're getting ready, and please continue to enjoy your desserts. I hope everybody enjoyed their dinner. So we're ready for our featured speakers tonight. Tonight we're going to present 3 of our past recipients of our scholarships. No better way to see what we do than to hear it from the recipients that are out there doing what they dreamed about. We have our first speaker is Andrea Fezu. She graduated from Inland Lakes in 2001. So please come on up, Andrea. And yes, she is a Vizina.
Thanks for letting them know. Good evening, everyone. I am truly honored to stand before you today, not just as a proud Inland Lakes alumnus, but as an Inland Lakes teacher and someone who was once in the very seats our students sit now. Many years ago, I sat where some of our students sit now, full of ambition, uncertainty, and dreams I barely knew how to put into words. Back then, I was awarded the Inland Lakes Education Foundation Scholarship by this incredible board, an act of faith that changed my course of life. The scholarship wasn't just a financial support, it was belief. It was a hand on my shoulder saying, "We see you and we believe in what you can become." And that belief carried me. It followed me through college, through moments of doubt, through early career challenges. It helped support me in a journey that has brought me full circle. After graduating college, I left Michigan and headed to North Carolina to pursue a teaching position. It was an exciting time, a chance to grow professionally, embrace new experiences, and can contribute to a new community. But as much as I appreciated those 10 years in North Carolina, something kept tugging at me. Michigan was calling me back. It wasn't just the familiar roads or the changing seasons. It was the people, the connections, and the deep sense of home. So my husband, 2 boys, and I returned. I am so grateful that we did. Indian River isn't just where I live, it's where I belong. It's where my roots are planted and where I continue to find inspiration in the people around me. At the time of receiving the Inland Lakes Education Foundation Scholarship, I had an older brother who had just started law school and a younger sister who was a junior in high school. My parents had 3 children who were in college at the same time. Receiving this scholarship meant so much not just to me, but to my family as well. My brother received the scholarship while attending Northern Michigan University, and my sister went on to receive the scholarship as a senior and then again while she was in nursing school. What a true blessing the financial support was to our family. Returning to Inland Lakes as a teacher has been more than just a career move. It has been a full circle moment. Now I get to walk the same halls that shaped me, but this time I get to walk them with a new purpose. To give back what was so freely and graciously given to me. To be an encourager and a challenger. The hand on the shoulder for the next student who dares to dream. To the members of the scholarship board, thank you. Your investment doesn't just change one life, it echoes, it grows, and it becomes classrooms filled with students who believe that they can do more because someone believed in them first. And to all of these donors, I would like to take the opportunity to express my deepest gratitude for the generosity in making these scholarships possible. Your support is not just a financial gift, it is an investment in our children's future. Because of you, students are able to pursue their goals with a greater focus, determination, and confidence. And to any of the students who have received these scholarships, I want you to remember this. This opportunity is not the finish line. It's just the beginning. Let it fuel you, let it lift you. And when the time comes, I hope you return too. And I hope you come back with stories, with wisdom, and maybe, just maybe, with the desire to help someone else take their first step forward. Thank you for everything this foundation and community has given me. I am proud to be back and even prouder to be part of what comes next. Thank you.
Very nice, Andrea. Thank you. Next, we have Jack Hurt. Jack graduated from Inland Lakes in 2021.
Thank you. Hello. Oh. Hello. Good evening, everyone. My name is Jack Hurt, and I graduated from Inland Lakes in 2021, and I'm a recent graduate of Michigan State University. Go White. No. I was honored to receive the Foundation's primary vocational scholarship in 2021 and was fortunate enough to be awarded the continuing scholarship 3 times. After high school, I enrolled at my then dream college, the Great Lakes Maritime Academy in Traverse City. I had planned to earn a bachelor's degree in maritime technology and obtain my pilot's license to sail bulk carrier freighters on the Great Lakes. However, after my first semester, I was advised by a doctor to withdraw from the program due to a lingering issue from a hiking incident. Just 2 months later, I was accepted into Michigan State to study journalism. Thanks to the Foundation's support and their flexibility, I was able to apply the remainder of my primary scholarship towards my tuition at Michigan State. Over the past 3 years in East Lansing, I worked towards my degree while also serving as a live production assistant for MSU Athletics. I helped produce Big Ten Plus broadcasts through streaming service and in-venue video board shows at MSU venues. It's safe to say I had one of the coolest jobs a college student could have. I worked more than 11 sports, 100 events, and my office, so-called office, was the arena or stadium that MSU was playing in that day. Not many people can say that they shared the same workspace as a legendary basketball coach, Tom Izzo. Though, to be fair, he was across the court, and I talked to him like maybe 5 times in total. Last month, I graduated from Michigan State with honors, earning a Bachelor of Arts in Journalism with a minor in Sports Journalism. I truly wouldn't be standing here tonight without the support of the Foundation and my family. Being a scholarship recipient has always meant a great deal to me. Not because of their help, because of my grandfather, Larry Renaud, helped start the Foundation with Mr. DeVore. So tonight, I want to give a heartfelt thank you to the Foundation for everything that they've done for me and for many others. Thank you.
Thank you, Jack. Well done. Next, we have Connor Wallace, graduate of Inland Lakes 2024.
Thank you. Quite the tall order to follow there with everybody, but hi everybody. My name is Connor Wallace, and I graduated from Inland Lakes High School in 2024. I took my talents to Grand Rapids Community College to play baseball for a year there, and that's where I spent the last school semester. Thanks to our great school of Inland Lakes, I did multiple dual enrollment classes, so I was able to obtain my associates in arts while majoring in political science. And this next year, I will be going to Michigan State University to study pre-law, political science major, which I'm very excited for. The Inland Lakes Education Foundational Scholarship has meant so much to not only me, but my family as well. We haven't had the biggest financial backing from my parents. When I grow up, they gave me everything that I could hope for, whether it be sports, a candy bar, but they told me college is kind of on your own, so I had to find out a way to pay for it. So through this scholarship, after my first year, I didn't really realize how big of a deal it was to get something like this until now. Life is not cheap, so yeah. So to be able to stand in front of all of you today and say that I'm going to Michigan State next year, it would not be possible without everybody on the board, all of the donors here, because I was able to not have to focus on the financial burden that school is to most people these days. And I'm able to focus on extracurriculars like baseball, which I loved every second of, and academics too, which are very important. So again, I would really, with deep gratitude, I like to thank every single person in this room for the opportunity and believing in me as a student and as a member of this community. It does not go unnoticed because not many communities this size are able to have this opportunity. I don't know if there's one. So to all the people that just received this scholarship, they will be very grateful once they go down to school, like I said. So everybody I know, it is very grateful, and I cannot say thank you enough to everybody in this room. So thank you.
Well done. Thank you, Connor. There's way too much Michigan State around here. Next year, I want more U of M people up here. In a minute, I'm going to have Kay Bunker come up and talk about the updates in the school, but before she does, I want to tell a personal story. A lot of times we talk about the high school at Inland Lakes, but I want to tell a story about the elementary school. So, if I can. So, 2 stories about 2 of my children. Most people that know me know that I've had a lot of wonderful things happen with my daughter in the last few weeks. She graduated from medical school, got married, and she was promoted to a captain in the Air Force. So, when she walked across that aisle to get her doctorate degree, you have these flashbacks of all the wonderful things that she got to that, and you start thinking about people that helped her get to that place. And I want to have Jenny Van Dale stand up. I want to talk about teachers that think out of the box. Out of the box is so important because teaching today is not what teaching was 20 years ago. So they had what was called the multi-age program. So it was Jenny Van Dale was here, but it was Jill Venue, Laura Hull, and Miss Kim Blumke, wonderful teachers. So what you did was they had 2 grades together, and you'd come in the class and they had pods, and so every kid they took and they worked them at a different level, whatever their level was. So Kylie, along with many other students, they pushed them along and they made them learn where the level they were at. So they got to learn ahead of everybody else. Now, with that being said, I'm also going to talk about my son, Casey. Casey is older than Kylie, and he had severe migraines growing up. He spent half of his life in the dark, unfortunately, and those teachers were so amazing. They took him when he was in school, and they just made sure he learned everything he did. My son, Casey, is a recipient of the Inland Lakes Educational Foundation. He graduated from Grand Valley with a business degree and then has a wonderful job providing medical equipment for veteran hospitals now. So I just want to say thank you so much to all of you. And so now we're going to get an update from the high school from Kay Bunker. And she is going to tell you all the wonderful things happening at Inland Lakes right now. Here you go, Kate.
So if you notice our wonderful technology this year, it's way better than the table with the projector and the extension cords running across the floor and the projector on the table. This is called a BenQ, and they have been funded by the Foils. The Friends of Inland Lakes has purchased some of them. The bond money is going to purchase some of them, and it's a way better piece of technology than what we've had in the past. So that's what this piece of equipment is. So to start out, just a couple of updates. We partnered with Burt Lake Marina back in 2021 and started our power sports program. Since then, we've had 54 students go through the program. 19 students have done double years, 2 years of the program. And currently we have 3 graduates that are working in that industry. So that's an update on the power sport. Whoop, wait a minute. I'm new to the technology, so I got to figure it out. There we go. Okay, also in 21, we switched our industrial arts program to a building trades program, fully certified. Jeff Hanel is a licensed builder and runs the program. They've worked on several things throughout the years and worked with Co-op Park and done a lot of things down there. I don't have numbers. Sorry. New this year, as far as CTE, is we partnered with NEMSCA, and we have an early education, childhood education certification program. So when the students go through this program, when they're done, they will be fully certified and can go to work in the Head Start, the Great Start program, the NEMSCA, any of those programs are fully certified and they can go to that. This is the first year we've done it, so we only have 1 student so far. However, when she's done, she'll be able to be fully employed, and hopefully next year we get more kids. We've also started partnering with Sheboygan. We had kids go to the cooking and culinary program starting last year and this year. Between the 2 years, we've had 5 kids, and out of that, 2 of them are now going to a culinary program at Northwestern. We also this year had an automotive student. He was here tonight as one of the minglers with you guys at the cocktail hour. He did the power sports program, and then this year transferred as a senior to the automotive program at Sheboygan. He will be going to Ohio Tech and pursuing certification in automotive. And he's one of our graduates this year. And luckily, this year, the dinner is late enough that this year's recipients were able to be here. Usually the dinner is early and we don't get the current graduates to be able to be here, but this year with the dinner being late out enough, most of the students that mingled with you during cocktail hour were this year's recipients. We also started our welding program in 2022 with Industrial Arts Institute in Onaway. It is a limited program, so we've only had 5 kids go through that, but last year we had a student that has done the 2 years and then continued and got the full certification. He's now working in the industry in Midland. He's 19 years old and making probably more money than I do. So that's been a great partnership. They are expanding it next year, so we are going to be able to send more than just 2 kids. Right now we're at 3, and I have the option to go to 5, and I have probably a waiting list of 10 kids that want to do it. So they've expanded, and they're letting us do more kids this year. Also, if you've been here before, we've talked about how with Alpena College we started these intro to careers programs. And they've done 6 weeks in utility tech, which is the lineman program. They've done 6 weeks in concrete tech, which is a concrete manufacturing, engineering, manufacturing. This year they're starting a utility arborist. So this fall, the kids will get 6 weeks of utility arborist, and that is tree trimmers for lineman program. I didn't know there was such a thing, but evidently you have to have certification to trim trees for the electric lines. So they're going to get 6 weeks of exposure to that program. And these classes were designed, our 10th graders go through these classes, designed as a career exploration, exposure, so they can see, oh, I might be interested in this, or, oh my God, no, I have no desire to do that. Because when they go over, you would not believe how many kids I say, I'm going to be a lineman when I graduate. Okay? Well, then they get over there and they have to learn how to climb this pole. And then it's like, okay, maybe that's not what I want to do. So these classes are designed to give them an exposure to different careers, and they can decide it's something I'm interested in or something, oh my gosh, no, I don't want to do that anymore. We've also done intro to health careers. We did intro to nursing, intro to pre-professional. And then this year we added criminal justice. And so this is an exploratory of the police, corrections, DNR, and it's just a career exploration that they can see if they're really interested in that program. We've had 46 students go through the Intro to Health Careers program. This last year with the criminal justice, I had a group of kids that just wanted that section. So it was really exciting that we had more than enough kids to do that. With these 6-week programs, they get the training with the teacher, and then at the end of the 6 weeks, we travel to Alpena on a bus. And then they get to meet with the teachers and explore the programs and see actual hands-on and work with the dummies and mechanics and all that stuff. We also do a first experience. This is our college prep class. These are for kids that want to do dual enrollment in the future. They have to take these 3 classes in order to do that. And out of that has developed an early middle college program, which is a 5th year of college. It's a 5th year senior, and we, as an Inland Lakes district, pay for your first year of college. So out of this program, we started this program 3 years ago. We were the only school in Sheboygan County, but Sheboygan took after us, and now they're part of the program too. But anyway, so early middle college. They can go to college their 5th year. They don't get their high school diploma yet, but they complete all their high school requirements, go to college for a year, and when they're done, they can either have 60 transferable credits, an associate degree, or some sort of certification. And we have created partnerships with Alpena, North Central, Kirtland, and Lake Superior State is going to be added next year. And so all of these schools are places kids can go if they join the program, their 5th year, first year of college, free on the school, and get certifications and degrees and be done. Okay. One of the ladies that was here tonight that was mingling with everybody during cocktail hour, Charlotte, she was one of our first early middle college program students. She just completed her 5th year at North Central. She will have an associate's degree, and then she is traveling to Central next fall. And so the foundation scholarship, she had her freshman year paid for by Inland Lakes. She's going to Central next year, and she's getting the foundation scholarship and helping pay for her first year at Central. She was able to apply for the foundation scholarship as a senior, and then they escrowed it, and then this year she'll get that. So like by the time she's done, gonna have 2 years of school paid for either by the school or by the foundation. Yeah. We have a really huge dual enrollment program. like Connor said. I let kids, if you want to dual enroll, you can dual enroll. Because you know what? I was one of those kids that I did better in college than I did in high school. So if you want to try, I'll let you try. And then, so if you're able to do it and make it work, you could get up to 30 credits of college prior to graduating high school. So that's almost considered a freshman year of college. And these are some of the classes that we've done, and then these are some of the schools that we've done dual enrollment through in order to get some of those 30 credits taken care of before they even graduate high school. Also new last year, but it's really expanded this year. The state of Michigan has started allowing us to do work-based learning again. It was a program way back, like old timers when I was in school, and then they took it away. And now they're brought it back and we can do work-based learning. There are a few things the kids have to do in order to do a work-based learning program. They have to have a program of study, they have to have a contract, the business has to have workers' comp and disability insurance. But once they do all the paperwork, they can earn work-based learning credit while in high school. And so over the last year and this year, I've had 7 students do it. One of the students worked for Bear River Electric and has been since entered into their apprenticeship program. But these are all just businesses that have allowed us to send kids to their businesses and work their senior year. We do it their senior year. They're allowed 2 hours in the afternoon to leave and go to work. But like I said, there are some requirements that the kids have to go through, and the business has to meet those requirements, and we make it work. But they are now able to work and earn school credit for it. The last thing, that's all the stuff we've done. I can't think of anything else that we've improved on this year, but one of the things we're working on for next year, North Central has a CNC machinist program that they are setting up over at the Industrial Arts Institute in Onaway. And so they want to work with us like the welding program does, and 1 day a week the kids can go over and get certified in CNC machining. And so when they're done, it is a 2-year program through North Central, and so when they're done, they would be CNC certified and could go work in a manufacturing or machinist business. So that's in the works for this fall. I think they're going to do it on Tuesday. We do our welding on Wednesday, so this would be done on Tuesday. And so that's what, moving forward, that's what we're working with. Okay. I think that's it. Does anybody got any questions? All right, thank you. Thank you very much. A lot of this can't be done without great people and being able to make donations and work together and move forward. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Kay. I hope now you have a better idea of where your dollars are going and how this foundation and the school are helping all of the kids and helping our future. Jason? I don't even know if he hears me. Jason? Jason, right now we're going to pull the 50-50 tickets. So, you have how much?
76.
So the 50-50, get your tickets out. We collected 700 and how much? $760. So we are going to I think he's going to get the money. So we're going to let Dick DeBoer pick the ticket.
How fitting Jordan calls.
The winning ticket is white. And the number is 111733. 111733. Scott, all right. Come on up. Congratulations. I think Jason went to get your cash. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you so much, Scott. He's donating it back to the foundation. Bless you. Very kind. Go Blue. All right. Well, thank you all for a wonderful evening. I hope you guys have a better idea of where your dollars go and how we're helping these students. Anybody who is a winner of the silent auctions, after the dinner is all done, you can go out to the patio and we will give you your item and you will give us some money for it. I want to thank John Gallas for letting us use his audio equipment tonight. Thanks to Pat and Jane McGinnis for their continued support in documenting our events. Thank you to Tina and Greg Koch for donating all the alcohol tonight. And thank you to Michael. Thank you, Greg, yeah. A big thank you to Michael, Maggie, and their staff for an incredible evening tonight. The food was amazing, and so was the service. But we couldn't do this without the support of all of you tonight. You guys have supported us through the years. You are the reason for our success. We thank you all, but most of all, the kids thank you. Good night, and God bless you all.
I will always remember.
I'll always remember.
I will always remember.
I will always remember.